have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed, but can get an extended lead and a good jump.
Out. 3. Out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
That's the third, and that chance handled. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit, one left. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Dodgers 2. Brandon Stevens getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. He knows his way around the bases, Chris. Nobody in the league has scored more runs this year. On the ground to third. The throw to first. Inning over. Although one down. Here's the catcher. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
3.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Stevens. A switch hitter batting right. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board.
Out.
Now it's the right fielder.
The right fielder, Chase Davis.
And he lays down a bunt.
1-1-1.
Stevens. Not in
He's
time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
You're out.
Stevens strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Mood, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
I don't
Brandon Stevens with a remarkable run of late as he carries. And up next for Los Angeles, Brandon Stevens. Ohtani on at first, nobody out.
Ball in. Ball two.
Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
Set for the bottom of the third, Brandon Stevens stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
First pitch swinging. Pitchers are running out of ideas. He's slugging like every swing comes with a satisfaction guarantee.
Yeah, and if he's not launching it, he's still getting on base. OPS loves that, and so does his agent.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's
Stevens, a former MVP, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Ball to strike. Swings through that. And there's a ball. That one outside. Full count now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. The 2-1. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Well, I think everybody in the ballpark.
Now at the plate, Brandon Stevens. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Twins up by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. Robert on his way over, and there's 2 down. Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The tying run at the plate.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Marquez is just 1 strike away. In the dirt. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so.
Got him. Ball game. Stevens had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. Had 3 strikeouts without getting a hit. Never fun.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
That's ball 4. Out. 3. Safe.
Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. The Dodgers have raced out of the gate to start the season. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
1 away.
3.
1 out and a runner at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
He hauls it in.
3, 2, you're out.
Stevens steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 down. So 2 down. Brandon Stevens steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. Jenkins in and to his right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Stevens had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all you.
Out.
Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Brandon Stevens steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Dodgers are looking very strong so far this season. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second, and he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike two. Rocker checks the runner. Stevens dives back in safely. One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. To the right side, Holiday handles, throws to first, and they get the out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Tap foul at the plate. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And the inning is over. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Connor Norby. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Adames under it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Ohtani, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he can't come up with it. The flip. And they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Stevens recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a miss.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. That's inside. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday night showcase is a close one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brandon Stevens. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So
now pitching for
first and second, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball left side. Zips it across, and that's the 3rd out. 6. Stevens with an okay game in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm from the M.I.S.S. I-S-S-I-P-P-I. Long as we do not divide, like gon' get denied, get defied. We bout to book down on your kin, I can know the kick in. You is not my friend, I pull my pants up, then I did my dance. I'm too clean in these modes, I suppose. You wanted to see it, but I refuse. I've been cool since David had 22s on that Lex. I brought it back. Cadillac leather in July, burn up your back, burn up your back, burn up your back. You know that coated denim. I'm a Southern soldier, I told you, but first let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. Let me tell you, let me tell you, they pull up hollering about their size. How you get away with all that? I say, baby girl, you know Southern different, I'm tipping. Anytime I talk, you know they listen. After I was born, had my baby window TNT. In fact, my daddy copped a lack when I was only 5 years old in a jack. Bring it back. I say stunting is a habit, told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. Got me out of it. Let me tell you about the time I was trying to get rich. Now the whole team lit. I say stunting is a habit, told them get like me. I've been since I wore a tall white tee. Wanna ball like me, but they fall like me. I showed up so clean they wanna but they can't, cause I got that Frank. God got my back, you with me, he cranked that yank. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. I said nah, ain't no gon' stop me from shining. Gotta do it all in God's timing. Hate to keep reminding, I can't do it if it ain't aligning. No bother if the money ain't chiming. Let me tell you what got me up out of it. About it is damn it. Yeah, I said I pull up in that peanut butter on that leather with the hot jam. Remember when I had to tote that horn and marching band? Now I'm marching through Japan, thumbing through them bands. I double down on it, bet my crown on it. That you cannot pull it down from me, cause I deserve the splurge whenever I urge the purge. But I heard that you capping down. Wait a minute, who you talking to? I got your birth certificate, you know I fathered you. I'm shining, doing my thing, you mean that bothered you? You was barbecue. I'm so sorry that my ascension at life is hard for you. I told you that I cannot concur, that I can only concrete when I speak. You see truth, get a sheet from my teeth, cause it's gold. I serve it up fresh off of that stove. For my from the country, gotta know I'm on gold in that mode. Yeah. Don't let anybody tell you can't do what you want to do in life. You feel me? You feel me? This side and north side, this the Anthony Hamilton right out there. He got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby. This the Fantasia when she had the show and she take her shoes out because she feel free. And free yourself.
In this funny state, looking at the time, you're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, cause you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, with the highway speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, cause you're always on my mind.
Brandon Stevens is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best. Stevens digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script. Impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Run around the move.
That's the ball.
Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
Three, out.
Brandon Stevens.
Line drive, base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runner on the go.
Nope,
pitch inside. Go to second. Out. And that'll end it. First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it. Bottom 4, stepping in for San Diego, Bryce Rayner. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Safe.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the left fielder. That's to third. What a stop. He never makes a throw. Both runners are safe. And I'm just scratching.
Up next, the third baseman, Brandon Stevens.
Stevens in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 runs in, fires it to the plate, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, there you go, the RBI.
3.
So 2 down, Brandon Stevens getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the. Right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The Dodgers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top of the 8th. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches, still able to make some type of contact.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job.
You're out. 3 out.
Stevens had an unremarkable game in this one. Knocked in 3 runs for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
We saw the northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. They shine the brightest blue I've ever seen and guide me to a better peace of mind. I can't believe that you came back. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was a sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I can never believe in something cynical. Till I'm dead, I'm overcritical in my head. One look inside of your eyes and it's like 22 on Long Island. I can see a light and it's shining again. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was a sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I can't go back inside, like boats against the current. Born back into the past, I still chase that green light. I swear the color's different, but I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stevens digs in now. Swinging a foul straight back. The Dodgers off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Swing and a ball popped up. Lipscomb settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boo, the vibe.
Stevens stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
This one in the air, center field. Settles under it. And that is that. Stepping in for San Diego, Arjun Nimala. 2 down, nobody on. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
You're out.
Stevens digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A monster shot to right, and they add to their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
3 out.
Stevens steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Brandon Stevens getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Man at second.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger.
Stevens was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
One down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Brandon Stevens. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here in San Diego and just getting started. Swings through that.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time.
Out.
Up next is Brandon Stevens.
And that one wrapped foul. Man on second, 2 down. That's smacked on a line to center. And that is that. That one ripped, but foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. 1 out. Runner at second. Brandon Stevens will hit next. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. The 0-1 and a foul ball. Man at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
For the Padres, number 62.
Get back.
Quick move to first. Stevens dives back in safely.
Back.
Another throw over. And he's back again. And that's disengagement number 2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. There's one. Not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice. Stevens with a good game to help lift them to the win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Anybody out there still give a about me? Do you still see what they thought I could be? I gambled away all the loving I ever had, and my cheap one-night romance and always turned bad. Heaven knows I miss my late night living. They're getting along without me, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'll go back to doing that voodoo locked on to do so well. Sing a little rock and roll, play a little rock song. Oh, everybody seems to think I've changed since I quit.
keep my health. Quit doing everything I love for somebody else. But I gambled away every love I ever had. My cheap one